What's up, Pudgy? Alright, it seems to be working now. Literally had to come in here and set everything back up. Let me make sure that's the bottom there. Yeah, that looks a little different, but what are you gonna do? The answer is nothing. You're not gonna do anything about it. Alright, we're leaving. We got Pudgy, we got Lonnie, we got Giovanni, we got cat hair on our tongue. And we are ready to go. Let's take a look at the market real quick, see what we got going on. It's going to be a shorter live stream today, but there's going to be a live stream nonetheless. We get AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen sitting at $277 per share. GameStop, top right-hand side of the screen, $29 per share. Shiba Inu Coin sitting at $15.83, trying to bounce back after falling 2+% on the day today. Bitcoin, 103.6. You know what? Why can't you just break through 105? Man, if Bitcoin broke through 105, it's going to be on a run, falling down very quickly from 104.4 to 102.8 on its way back up, 103.5 right now. You've got the NASDAQ up 0.81% on the day today, not a bad gain. AMC sitting 1.5% higher, GameStop 2.5% higher. Solana, 176, man. Get some legs, Solana. Start walking. Dogecoin, 23.5 cents. Shiba Inu Coin, 15.80. Ethereum, 25.92 after touching 25.60. Bitcoin sitting at 103.5. The SPY sitting at 5.88. QQQ, 5.18. Mullen Auto, 16 cents. My goodness. You've got Sundial sitting at $1.28. Netflix, $11.49. Bouncing back beautifully at the open there. $11.28 to $11.48. Tesla sitting at $3.50, man. $3.50 from what, $2.20? Amazon, $2.11. You got Apple, $2.12. And Soxel sitting at $19.03. Coming off those $18.43 lows after hitting at about $19.37. This morning at the open, falling off quickly, but quickly making its way back up. We are, of course, going to watch Bitcoin on the bottom left-hand side of the screen, see how that plays out there. And I do want to see if Chrome, we might have to reset this up here. Does this Chrome work? Alright, cool. Chrome works too. I had to set all the tabs back up. Don't have all of them up. We'll get it back up as time goes on. I'm sure we'll look at everything that we could possibly look at. Good job for swearing and smacking your computer. Thank you. Appreciate that very much, man. Give it a little love tap. Now it works. Bros, what's going on? No toast to the bros. Tesla really went up today. Yes, it did. Giovanni, man. Tesla looking good. A $13 gain today. Dude, Tesla options have to be going wild over the last month, or over the last couple weeks. Dude, if you look at Tesla options today, this is for the May 16th strike. This is for Friday. 116% gains. 130, 140, 100, 150, 175. Got some massive. No, I don't think the Tesla's going to 422. So I don't know why these options are going that high for this Friday. Dude, sell some covered calls, guys. Tesla's trading at 350 right now. Do you really think that it's going to be at 420 by the end of the week? No. It's free money. If you got 100 shares in Tesla, sell some calls on that and make some money there. If it does go to that, you got a nice take profit set up there that somebody paid you $12 for. It's wild. Tesla, nonetheless, doing very well. 4% gain on the day today. Bitcoin, another purple line. I don't know what it is, man. People are on edge because Bitcoin is near these all-time highs. People cannot just commit to anything, can they? It's crazy. Every little gain is followed by a little loss. Every little buy is followed by a little sell. To me, it is wild how easy some of these prices come back down after a good rally. Especially Solana, man. Solana sitting at 180 this morning. 184, ready to stinking rip. And then lower high, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower low, lower low. People just selling off like Solana doesn't even exist. All we need is some buys to drive these prices higher, guys. But people want to sell. First as always, no toast. Yes, you are first as always, man. What do I think about Picoin? Very volatile, right? So what I don't understand about Picoin, pull it up here. What I don't understand about Picoin, I mean, I get its volatility, right? It's a newer token, ton of volume, pretty large market cap, but still relatively small in terms of, you know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, major altcoins and stuff like that. But a very volatile coin nonetheless, right? Coming out around $2, dipping to 50 cents, back up to $3, back down to 50 cents, back up to $1.50, back down to $1, back up to a $1.20, back down to $1. What does no, baby girl, hey, stop scratching that. Stop scratching that. I'm gonna have to go open the bedroom door. She's scratching the carpet. What is the token unlock period for Picoin? Because as more and more tokens flood the market, you would expect that people would sell, that they would take their profit. And that may be one of the reasons we saw this decline. Now, I say may, right, because the entire market spent the last few months coming down. So Picoin had its nice shiny appeal right here, and that's why it was moving as everything else was falling. But then it started to follow suit with the overall market. But it could coincide with token unlocks, because do not forget, there's a 100 billion token total supply, but only 7 billion are in circulation. So you're essentially going to see a 15x increase in the amount of tokens that are in circulation over the next couple of years. And anytime you dilute the shares by 15x, you should expect the price to come down unless it dramatically gains in market value. So I don't necessarily understand the token unlock process because I've never looked into Picoin close enough. Elon Musk was there yesterday during Trump's speech in Saudi Arabia. Very good. Out camping in the north woods of Maine. Clay caught a 5-pound, 7-ounce, what is that? Brookie? I don't know what a brookie is. I'm assuming it's a fish. It's my personal best. Crypto has allowed me this freedom, and that's for sure. Loving Solana and XRP's price action. Lonnie, man, very, very good. And hopefully, the fish get even better, man. Hopefully, they get even better. I'm assuming it's a fish. Built up a bunk trade this morning. Saw something on the 6-hour chart. I hope I'm wrong. I can jump back in later. What'd you see on the 6-hour chart, old rounder? CoinMarketCap doesn't give you a 6-hour chart, but I still got my bonk. Tesla 1-year high was 488. Oh, yeah, I believe that it can get back to 488. I was just talking about those calls, man. I don't think it's going to get back there by Friday. Right? That's why it's free money, man. I don't think it's going to get back to 420, 450, 480 by this Friday. I think that would be a little astronomical. If it gained that much ground, especially if there's no catalyst out there like an earnings call or, you know, an Elon Musk speech or anything else to drive the price crazy. Clay, you should update your live intro screen. You still have Luna on there. I know. I need to update a lot. I should probably just put Bitcoin or something on there. Honestly. That might be better than what I currently have on there. Living in the past, man. I'm living in the past. I should update the live the thumbnail. Even if I just put Bitcoin on there. Like the video I did yesterday for Bitcoin Hyper with Bitcoin and that like neon arrow. Even that'll be just a better live screen. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that for tomorrow's live stream because it should be easy. I just got to remember to do it before I start the live stream. Brook equals Brook Trout. Gotcha, Lonnie. 5 pound, pretty good then, right? Giovanni, 500 megabits per second on my Starlink right now. Not sure if you saw my reply. It's probably better than my internet, man. My internet's probably 350 or 300 right now. Why isn't Picoin on major exchanges? Giovanni, I do not know the answer to that. Picoin is currently on OKX, BitGet, MEXC, Gate, Bitmart, LBank, XT. I think I said OKX. Pionex. I think it's on KSX. I can trade futures on KSX. MEXC, Ascend, all these. But yeah, I don't see like Coinbase and I don't see Coinbase and Binance and KuCoin and stuff like that. So I don't know why it's not on those major exchanges, man. I don't know if they have the necessary. They should have the necessary volume. I don't know if they got the necessary supply. I don't know if they're worried about the circulating supply or what. Why it wouldn't be listed on those major ones. Let's see. Unlock was set by each user for potential bonuses when mining. Gotcha. So no toast. It could really happen at any time then, right? Wow, so that we want gains. Yes, we do. Jenny G. No, we do want gains, man. And this morning was a little disappointing, right? We had gains all throughout the morning. 5 o'clock in the morning, all the way up until the market opened at 9:30. A nice move from 102, 103 up here to 104.4. But then, dude, in a half hour, boom! The previous, 6 hours were erased. And that's the annoying part, man, when it just, boom, crashes down like that, and then we haven't been able to recover, right? Solana has been getting jacked over the last few hours. Lower, lower, lower highs, lower, lower, lower lows, and currently coming down to test this intraday low of 175. We could be on our way back down to yesterday's lows of 160. So, yeah, man. I don't know. Market on edge right now. People selling. We want gains, but we're not getting the gains. We got to figure out how to get those gains back. Nick F. Not sure if I said good morning to you, but good morning to you, Nick F. Let me know, Clay. I'll help you with a new thumbnail. JB. Yeah, you're probably the only one that can actually make me a legitimate thumbnail since you are Clay, bro. AMP is moving nice today. Held that forever. Do I even know about AMP? I don't know if I know about AMP. Oh, it is moving nice today. A 28% gain. Dang, man. Still rather low. 2021 was the time for AMP, dude. Hopefully the 10X is to get back up to those all-time highs. But you will find resistance at that 1 cent level. End of 2024, tested it. March of 2024, tested it. Could not break 1 cent. So I don't know if you've been able to average down to get your price down below oh, you guys can't see it. Below 1 cent or not. But that's the level that I would be watching for a major break. And if it breaks, yeah, you could quickly be moving back up to a nice higher trend. So AMP, very good today. 700% increase in volume. Something is driving the price higher. But nonetheless, very nice weekly gains, 39%. Daily gains today at about 27%. AMP is doing very well. The Fish Dev just created another bot. Fin Racing. You make a free bet and get rewarded in USDC. Just one of his many play-to-win bots. How do you get rewarded in USDC for making a free bet? Because, I mean, it sounds like free money, man. What do you think about Shiba Inu Coin for this month? X hit. I think that Shiba Inu Coin is going to be following Bitcoin, right? Luckily for Shiba Inu Coin and everybody else, I am very optimistic about Bitcoin. I think that Bitcoin can easily, not just has a chance, I think that Bitcoin could easily hit new all-time highs this month. Bitcoin is on the brink of breaking 105,000. Let's get the graph up here. Now, having a little bit of a tough day today, but attempting all week long this $150,000 level. This is the same crap we ran into at 95,000. The good news is, though, 95,000 needed to be broken just to get back to 100. This 105 is the all-time high resistance. And if that level's broken, yes, we did wick up to 107. We wicked up to 107, 109, 107, 107. We wicked up just above 105. But if this level's broken, let's make this a serious level right here. This level's broken. You've got nothing stopping Bitcoin from running higher. All you're running into right now is everybody who bought Bitcoin before at 105,000, and then it began to fall back down to 93, back down to 75, and they said, oh goodness, if Bitcoin just goes back to 105, I'm going to get out and I'll never get back in. I'm going to break even and I'm never going to get back in. I can't Okay, those are the people that don't deserve to hold Bitcoin to $1 million. So you got some profit taking happening right now as all-time highs are being hit, as every single person who owns Bitcoin is profitable. Assuming that this guy that bought at 109 at least averaged down a little bit somewhere in here. Every single person is profitable. And as that is taking place, people are taking their profits and creating this resistance level. Well, let me tell you, it will be broken, and when it is, it will rally. And when it does, we are going to see a very nice push by altcoins. In the meantime, we got to deal with all the guys that they can't hold on to a gain. They just want to get out, that have been afraid for their lives for the last 4 months, 5 months since the decline began. Well, you should add XRP to your thumbnail. Do XRP's popularity. Yeah, I could. If I just leave it at Bitcoin, though, I'll probably never have to change it. Then it's easy. Because, dude, it's so much work if I have to change my thumbnail, every 4 or 5 years. Who wants to change their thumbnail like every 4 or 5 years? That's... When you go based on popularity and based on the trend, and you got to revisit every few years like that, it's just like it's an overload. Clear deal with the soft hands right now. Long-term diamond hands look at these distractions as blips. Yeah, Lonnie, you're right. I don't like the soft hands. I like the diamond hand guys. Pocoin just crashed, tanked the one. It came down to like 104, didn't it? Didn't we just have it up? 107, man. It's already on 103. Yeah, 104. It's exactly where it was when I looked a minute ago. I was gonna say you're using tanked and crashed a little aggressively there, but dude, I agree. When a $7 billion coin drops 30% in a matter of hours, and drops 20+% in a matter of minutes, I'll give you that. That's a tank, dude. That's a tank. When $2 billion is wiped out of existence in, a 1 hour period, you can call that tanked. So, I'm good with that. The good news is, though, man, if you look at Picoin, it tanks down, but it can make a very quick comeback, right? And when Picoin's very volatile right now. $800 million in volume over the last 24 hours. It's just a lot of people, for some reason, are trading it. And the entire market this morning, I have no idea why, but the entire market this morning is experiencing some negative volatility. So we're watching prices fall down in a lot of these. Let's see. My technical analysis shows Bitcoin in a parabolic ascent since May 5th. This is very bullish. The problem is that it can reverse at any time, and if it does, the correction would be harsh. I don't want a correction, man. I don't want a correction. What I want is a breakout. What I want... To be dead serious with you, I don't care for 10x gains, man. I don't care for 10x gains. I want a market breakout. I want Bitcoin at 120, 130, okay? I want Ethereum to go back up to $4,000. I want Solana to be back up to 250, 300. I want Trump and SHIB and Pepe and Mother. I just want those tokens to double. That's not too much to ask for when Bitcoin is hitting all-time highs. Golly bum, man. Guys, just hold. Hold for one more week. No, it really, I mean, Bitcoin could be at $120,000 in a week if people just held for a minute. Right? We're right there knocking on the door of these all-time highs. It's not going to be hard for Bitcoin to rip from 105 to 120. And if it does, the excitement is going to be full force. And if SHIB's back up testing 3,000 points per coin, I am taking profit. If Mother is back up to 3-4 cents a coin, I'm taking profit. If Trump's back up to $30 a coin, 26, I'll just take a double. I'm taking profit. So it is it's not too much to ask for, man. Not too much to ask for. I just want to hit that goal and then reassess the entire situation. That's all I want to do. Been here for 4 cycles, brother. Once 6 trillion total market cap hit for crypto, it is over. Yeah, you know what? The one I don't disagree with your 6 trillion. Right? I don't disagree with your 6 trillion. It takes the market cap basically double from where we're at right now. And I was actually, and I haven't thought about this in a while, but my bull market predictions were between a 5 trillion and a 10 trillion. 10 trillion being extremely optimistic during this upcoming bull market cycle. And I gave it up to 10 trillion because previously I would have been 100% on board with you. 6 trillion, way to go. That's about triple the previous, double the previous all-time highs. And that accounts for increased saturation. That accounts for the fact that, you know, once you get to these levels, it's not as easy to grow as it was when the total market cap was 100 billion. Like, completely on board with that number. But, you know, I have to increase for institutional adoption. I have to increase for, you know, the United States embracing crypto, trying to spread a new light or shine a new light in terms of how cryptocurrency can be viewed by retail investors, as opposed to not just being for North Korean hackers, but everyday people can go out and buy crypto and stack up on an industry that is growing. So that's why I gave it up to a $10 trillion market cap. But I don't doubt you. I mean, I don't doubt that 6 trillion is a very strong number for overall market cap. And then, golly bum, dude, if we get to 6 trillion though, I can guarantee Trump's gonna be double and Mother's gonna be double, and these prices are gonna be where I need them to be. So I just want that breakout, and then from there I will reassess next bear market. Okay, we can go in, we can load up, all of that good stuff. But yes, man, let's go. Sub Clay, let's get that pump on. Sigala, let's do it, man. Everybody wants that pump. Something not too much to ask. Come on. It is not too much to ask, Gen G. Finally got Gen G on board. You see, this is the difference, man. Last time we started a run, and I said, all I want is Trump to go just a little higher. And she's like, you got to worry about insurance. You got to worry about, you know, all of these fees. You got to worry. Gen G brought the market crashing back down. Put a brick wall up in front of my Wile E. Coyote face and just smacked right into it. We came back down a little bit, as she expected. And now we're moving. And now Gen G's on board. Meep, meep. We're ready to go. We are ready to go. When you get Gen G on board, guys, the gains are coming. You know they are. Let's see. I've already made 5x my money. Bought at 57 cents. Boom, baby. Talking about XRP, I assume. Let's see. 50 to 70 on top meme coins. That's why you don't buy XRP. 50x, man. Holy crap. I don't even want a 50x increase, dude. I just want a 2x increase. Let's just go. Let's just go right now. 2x. If everybody in here goes and buys Trump might pump 1%. Okay? And it might ignite a rally. So just go do it for me. Super late in work. Yeah, work sucks. We know. Honestly, top 20 of the dumbest days. Dang, man. You know, people have like a top 5 worst days. Like, Chris is running a top 20. Chris has had a lot of dumb days, dude. If you could rank all the way down to the top 20, people just start bumping off their list after it hits top 5. Maybe top 10. This dude must have a lot of annoying days that he gets back down to top 20. I'll never live down the insurance advice. You will not, because you stopped the rally, Genji. I know you did. I know you stopped that rally. It's not a coincidence, Genji, when you're trying to bring logic into a situation that is inspired by dreams. You're never going to live that one down. It's going to be a fact. We would have all been millionaires by now, but Genji had to come in with the insurance business. Oh, jeez. Capital gains taxes break. Come for crypto. I think we see 10 trillion plus mark. Yeah, see, Lonnie, I do agree to a certain extent, but I don't know how that's gonna play out. Like, if they announce like no capital gains if you sell your crypto now, right? I feel like people would cash out their crypto now if they said there's no capital gains on crypto now. You know what I mean? So I don't know the best way to go about that, because I wouldn't want it to trigger some sort of a sell-off, right? I wouldn't want it to trigger some sort of a sell-off in the sense that, oh my God, everybody that owns crypto right now is immediately going to sell off because they've got their no capital gains tax, so we're going to see a huge sell-off, crashing out for U.S. dollars. So they'd have to stipulate a little bit more on that, like from buying from this point forward. I think that would increase a lot of buying pressure. If you hold from a year from now, no capital gains tax. So there'd have to be something to it. But yeah, I do agree. That would revolutionize the game. Let's see. Peace out to the diamond-handed apes. No, I don't remember the three-point shooter. I forgot to ask my brother. I saw him last night at tacos and completely forgot about the Cavs conversation. But no, I don't remember the three-point shooter. I just go back to like 2007, 2008. I swear the guy had to have been playing in 2007, 2008 time frame. Anyway, maybe only guys can understand. Not that you've actually kept track, but have those that's top 20 longest P's. Dude, top 20? I got like top 3 in that category. But it's for another day and another conversation. Guys, it is 1 o'clock. I know the live stream was shorter, but my computer was jacking up all morning. So we're going to get off here right now. We're going to go do some more videos, all that good stuff. Get your names in the chat. We'll do the shout-outs. We will be back with videos all day long today. Please watch them all day long today. And thank you guys very much for coming back so many times to the live stream that failed. And finally on the 4th attempt, it worked. We got the one. Shout out to you, man. Have a great day, Lonnie. See you later. The one. Old Rounder, Pudgy Man. Peace out to the diamond-handed apes. Giovanni, have a great one. Old Rounder, Gen G. The one. Lonnie. J-Bones, baby. Chris, have a great one, man. Giovanni, Lonnie. We got Giovanni, the one. Carlos, Giovanni, SD, Lonnie, Gen G, Giovanni. All of you guys. You know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.